Hi, I'm Katsy, and this is CSAC, and we are here to discuss substance use credentialing.
Now that you're done or in the process of completing your educational courses, you may be asking, what on earth do I do next?
Well, after graduation, you are going to begin what is referred to as the residency phase of credentialing. It is during this phase that you go from being a student to a substance abuse trainee.
Your residency is a time for you to put your education into practice as you gain experience in addiction treatment. During this phase, you should be learning specific skills required by your credentialing board to pass your examination and to become a competent practitioner in your field. It is also an opportunity for you to learn from clinical supervisors, such as Dr. LPC, who is also a CSAC, Mr. LCSW, who is a Master Addiction Counselor, or Miss Monarch, who has had her CADC for a minimum of 2 years.
It is important to remember that your residency is a requirement by your state board, and each state has their own residency requirements. Today, we will learn about the requirements for both certifications and boards. We will start with the Certified Substance Abuse Counselor, or CSAC, and then end with the Certified Alcohol and Drug Counselor.
The Certified Substance Abuse Counselor, or CSAC, is a Virginia-specific credential offered through the Virginia Board of Counseling. This credential requires a minimum of a bachelor's degree with 220 hours of education and 180 hours of internship, and 2,000 hours of residency. That's 1 year of full-time work experience. Once you are done with your 2,000-hour residency, you and your supervisor will review your progress during your residency. And if you've met all of your board requirements, you and your supervisor apply for you to sit for your examination. Once you obtain a passing score, you are officially a CSAC. It is important to remember that your residency must be pre-approved by the board. Without pre-approval, any hours you obtain beyond the 180 internship will not count until you have an approval letter from the board.
Now that we have discussed the CSAC, let's do an overview of the Certified Alcohol and Drug Counselor Credential, or CADC. The CADC is an international credential offered through the Virginia Certification Board. It requires a minimum of an associate's degree. However, if you have a bachelor's degree, you must meet the following requirements. You must have a minimum of 270 of approved education and 4,000 hours of residency. That's 2 years of full-time work experience. There is no pre-approval needed to start your residency. No pre-approval means your internship hours count toward the required 4,000 hours, but only if you obtain them under an appropriate supervisor and in an appropriate setting. You and your supervisor would still work together until you complete the 4,000 hours. In fact, you must document 300 hours of supervision. At the end of your residency, you and your supervisor complete the board forms and officially register you for the exam. Once you obtain a passing score, you are officially a CADC.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Please direct any questions you may have to your Addictions Workshop facilitator.